Hi everyone, welcome to my Q&A video. So I asked some of you on my blog, Ariana Zohana, to submit me some questions just about health and beauty tips, anything that you had questions on, if you wanted to know some of my Ride or Die products, or if you just literally had a makeup tip question for me. So thank you to everyone who submitted a question. It was absolutely awesome reading them. Some of them I got some doubles, so I've just gone and answered them for you. And there's some in there that are actually really good, and I really enjoyed doing some research. And it's really interesting to see like what questions you guys have, because it also really helps me to think of ideas for what to do for new videos. Okay, so I've got them on my phone, so I'll be like looking down at them just because I did write some notes. I'm not gonna say who submitted what question just because it doesn't really matter, but if you guys hear your question and you like my answer, please give me a little comment and let me know if it helped you or if you used any of the tips that I'm talking about in this video. Okay, so the first question is, you only have 3 makeup items to go out, what would they be? Okay, so if I only had 3, I am the kind of person that I either wear absolutely no makeup or I wear all my makeup. I don't really like doing it half and half. It just doesn't suit my skin because I have so many freckles. I either like to show them off completely and just have a completely natural look, or I like to have my full face of makeup on. So the 3 items I would pick. Number 1 would be primer. I'm gonna pick primer because it will set my skin, it will keep me nice and hydrated when I'm out, it will give me a nice dewy glow on my cheeks, and it will just keep my skin feeling lovely throughout the evening. The second thing I would pick is a nude neutral lip gloss. One that I always go for is my NYX lip gloss. With that, I find it really sticky, it lasts me for a really long time, and I don't have to worry about it looking out of place with the rest of my face being nice and natural. This will help keep my lips hydrated. It gives me a little bit of glamour without sticking out too much. And the third thing would be just mascara. Because I already have natural eyebrows, I feel like I can last okay with them, but I would just have a little bit of mascara just to waken me up a little bit and open up my eyes. It's a really good question. Okay, number 2. Which eyebrow products? Okay, so like I'm gonna talk about some eyebrow products. So for me, like I said, I have a really strong, like natural brow. So all I do is I just try and pluck away the stray hairs and accentuate my arch a little bit. But other than that, I really like a pencil, a kohl pencil. I really like a kohl pencil to create like a definition. So I'm talking about the underneath of the brow to create that line. I love a pencil for that. And then I really like an eyebrow cake. Eyebrow cake is like the little round pots that you get that have like a creamy eyeshadow effect in them, like an Anastasia Beverly Hills. Everybody knows what they are. I like that for creating my definition. So I'll create like my actual sculpture of my brow with that, and I'll just use a hard angle eye brush. And then to fill in the complete eyebrow, I like a matte brown eyeshadow, and I just use a normal eyeshadow brush and I just fill that in. Because my eyebrows grow out the way as well, so like they're very thick, I like to finish it off with a little bit of powder, so then I don't have like this misty grey look that I get when my eyebrows are too thick. And in terms of setting the brow, I like doing a little home tip that doesn't cost me anything, because who wants to spend £100 on all eyebrow products? Because they're pretty expensive, and the market right now tells us that we need 4 different things to create an eyebrow. So this is where you can skip a product and just do it on the cheap and from home. So what I like to do is I like to get a really close-knit comb. I spray it with a little bit of hairspray, a hairspray that I'm used to, that I know doesn't affect me, and then I just comb my eyebrow. Simple. Okay. Someone's gonna listen to that tip and be like, that is just the worst tip I've ever heard. But it's actually really good. I like using it. Okay. Hair products. So this is someone who doesn't use hair products, but they want to like start maybe, or have some hair tips on hair routines. And one thing that I love, I mean, obviously I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have time to like blow dry and straighten all this hair all the time. So when I don't, I like to wash my hair, and instead of diving for the towel, pick up a t-shirt, like an old t-shirt, and something that's nice and thin, just something that's material. Pick up a t-shirt and wrap your hair like you would a towel, but with the t-shirt, and leave that on for like 2-3 hours and let the moisture in your hair really soak in. Don't let the air get to it, just let it soak in and hydrate the hair. When you use towels, it creates knots, it creates tugs, it dehydrates the hair. So really try and not towel dry your hair. It's just not good for it. Keeping on that line, when I wash my hair, I like to just separate it into two, like I'm doing 2 pigtails, and I like to twist it, just like this. And then maybe I'll pin it up in a clip, or I'll put it into 2 little bunchies and I'll pin it. This creates like a lock-in for the moisture, so it's not letting the air get to your hair, it's not going to turn it frizzy. And then when you take it out, you'll have like this nice natural beach wave as well. I'm going to throw one here over because I feel like I look naked if I don't. Another thing that I use is the Aurora hairband. I'll try and put a link of that down below in the comments. It is a product that you can use. It's like a little hairband. You wrap your hair in it wet at night, and it is a no heat curling product. This is really good if you want to give your hair some TLC. I love that. If you've got split ends, just use a little bit of natural virgin olive oil. Just dip it in, like get a little bowl and just dip your ends, or anywhere that's dry, just dip your ends in some olive oil. Lovely. Another home remedy for you. And if you're wanting to like grow your hair and get your hair more healthy, I really recommend adding like more protein to your diet, especially things like eggs and any dairy products that you can get that have lots of protein in them. This will give your hair lots of life and lots of energy. Okay, so someone has asked me about the best products for oily skin, particularly a T-zone. Okay, and is there anything she can do about her diet or her lifestyle? First of all, oily skin is usually, and in most cases, not caused by what you eat. It's nothing to do with your lifestyle, with your diet. It's not hereditary. It is just something that is happening with your skin. So one of the best things I would recommend for your oily skin, some good products out there are oil-based. So don't think because you have oily skin, you have to avoid like oil serums, oil primers, like the oil that you can put on your skin pre-makeup. Things like that are really good for oil skin because oil-based products are going into your pores in such a better way than mattifying. So if you have oily skin, use more oil-based products because this is going to go into your skin, it's going to set into your skin. And for the oily skin guys out there, that's what you're needing. So don't be afraid. It's not a clash, it's actually a collab. Oil for oil, okay? And another little home remedy tip that I have is baby powder. So if you get some baby powder and just pat it in to like your temples, the sides of your nose, and maybe if you get like a little sula, it's good for that too. Just natural baby powder, that will help lock in some of the moisture that you're getting from your oily T-zone. Or if you just like, if you know you're going on holiday and you know that you're gonna sweat a lot, this will help keep your makeup in place. And for some of the best products out there, there is a foundation by Bobbi Brown, and it's a mattifying foundation. And this is the foundation that I've heard and seen on videos, and I've asked people about it. This is for people with oily skin, this is one of their favorite products. And also the NARS Matte Concealer is also really good for that. Okay, question 5. How do you keep up to date with fashion and what is on trend? For me, I live in a tiny town. I have no stores. I can't go looking in fashion windows and try on heaps of clothes. We have like 3 stores. So what I do is I online shop. I literally search Missguided, Boohoo, Topshop, Pretty Little Thing, everything like that, I search online. And I look at the current trends, I look at their lookbooks, I do shop the ad campaigns. And when I do this, I just do it like when I'm relaxing at night, like I'll sit on my phone, I'll just be like, oh my God, like what would I buy? And I'm like, okay, so that trend is in every store and every brand. So that's what I feel is like in the fashion this year. And it's super fun to do that as well. What is the best way to apply mascara, and are false lashes better? So when I apply my mascara, my number one tip is hit every lash. Because you see when I see a girl and she's got gorgeous sling lashes, but then she looks down and they're covered in her eyeshadow, all white dusty. It's just my pet hate, like why? So make sure you hit every lash every time. And to do that, what I do is I zigzag. So I zigzag every lash, and then I curl the top layer with the brush like this. And I always look down and make sure that I don't have like a patch of eyelash where I've missed and it looks like gray and smoky. And no. And are false lashes better? It literally, I feel like it depends on the look you're going for. I only wear false lashes when I want like a dramatic, glamorous look. Like on my wedding, I wore false lashes. But I'm lucky, I do have longer lashes, but for those of you who maybe want like who have thinner, smaller lashes, then definitely go for a false lash look. But remember to apply mascara before you put on your false lashes, or they're not gonna gel well together. I mean, you get lots of lashes now that are really thin. You can get individuals, you can get Novu lashes. There's just so much on the market out there. So if you feel like you want a fuller lash, go and experiment with some of these things and see what works best for you. Okay, someone has asked, what color of eye makeup for what color eye? This is not a rule, people. It's like saying, okay, I'm wearing a red top, I have to wear red lipstick. Or I'm wearing a green top, I better wear green eyeshadow. Hell no, please make that stop. I hate this rule, this ideation that you have to wear a certain color eyeshadow for a certain color eye. Yes, certain colors go better with certain eyes, but I would say what goes better with your skin tone or with like the color of lipstick that you like to wear. I would judge my color eyeshadow on those things. So for example, if I was wearing red lipstick, I would definitely go for a nude or a soft gold glitter eye, like a shimmer gold glitter eye. If I had blue eyes, I wouldn't necessarily, like I have like a gray eye myself. I never wear blue eyeshadow because I don't think it suits me, because it doesn't suit my skin tone or the color of my eyebrows. So just because it matches my eyes, technically, it might not be the best thing. What primer? Primer tips. The primers that I recommend is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I love this. It literally is, imagine if you're hungover and you need your skin to get this dose of moisture, you need it to be fresh, glowy, and dewy. This is all these things. It's a light serum, it smells delicious, it really creates a perfect base for any foundation, or sometimes I wear it just on its own and it's super good. Or I love the MAC Prep Prime and Fix Spray. I use this before and after my makeup, and I love it. Another really good one is Urban Decay, the All Nighter Setting Spray. Love. Okay. And the last question I have for you guys is minimal contour tips for lighter skin. The best thing I would say for minimal contour tips is to maybe get the crayons or the pencils that you get. So you normally get them in a set of 3, so it'll come with like 3 different shades of contour. This is an easy, simple way to use it. They blend into the skin really well. So all you would do is color in like your hairline darker, down the angles of your nose, and then a little bit here in like a number 3. So you're going around the hairline, round your cheekbones, and then round the jawline. Super simple, super blendable, because most of these pencils are like a cream based, so it's super easy. And then just a little bit around the nose. And then you would use the lighter colors to highlight under the eyes, in the middle of the forehead, and down the side of the nose. Most of these products that you buy will come with a little like booklet that will tell you how to, and it's super simple. And for paler skin, my best contour tip is to use a matte bronzer. So myself, I use the Benefit Hoola, but now that comes in Benefit Hoola Light for paler skin, and it's still a gorgeous matte bronzer, and you can use this for contour. I literally just use my same eyeshadow brush, contour my nose, I can create contour in my eyes, and then I use the blusher brush around my hairline, up my cheekbones, and down my jawline. One product, contour. And then just use a normal highlighter to give yourself some shine. Okay, you guys, so that is all my questions that you guys have submitted. I had lots of fun doing this. I think I'm definitely going to do another one. I just don't know what topic yet. And if I answered some of your questions, please comment in the box below and tell me if you used any of my tips and if you're gonna try them. And subscribe to my channel and tell everyone about this page because it's super good. Love.